Them over there, waiting to go for Chelsea on that far side. What a green grass he's run into here, and Chelsea right up the field early. And the left back is high and whipping one in. First touch of the game. The Brentford right at the end in the knockouts of this league rather than the cup we're in now. Keanu Dyer's lost it and going for the lob was Ethan Brierley. Just both sides have a Morgan wearing number 9. Washington popping it past McManus, and Jimmy J. Morgan is in. Tight angle. It's well kept. Decent shot. Hay is there on the rebound and he squeezed it in, and Brentford strike first. Only 9 minutes in. Ashley Hay, right place, right time. And Max Merrick got down to the initial shot that was pretty central. They train hard to push them wide. Couldn't quite do it there. Slightly lap of the gods as to where that will fall, but if you push it out, that's always a danger. First chance of any note, remarkable. Also conceded in most of them. Vale, good looking cross, 1-1. Goals at both ends already. David Washington, boom. Two players who we weren't sure where their futures lay a couple of weeks ago, combining really well. Told you there were always goals at both ends. Lovely ball in from Harvey Vale, and nicely tucked away by the young Brazilian. Finished last season scoring plenty. 1-1. Good run from Brodie Hughes. That allowed the room for Vale to do that, but that is some finish, isn't it? Crowder, first team debut against Tottenham Hotspur last season. He's got defending to do here. The lob is well worth taking on, I think, there. Max Merrick. Washington, lovely. Vale, it's tight in there. He's confident on that left peg of his. Not Ethan Brierley with a teaser. Look at Max Merrick, very calmly done. Pace yet. He is rapid. Tyrick George. Sliced it. He didn't even try and kid the referee that Avnal got a touch. Let's see that left boot of Harvey Vale. Oh, it's good in terms of the clean strike. But no troubles for Julian Eystone. Looked good when it left that boot, didn't it? A few feet wide in the end. Seeding these, especially on that side, Brentford, for him to whip them in, although he's gone short here. Dyer. Boniface, that's definitely worth a hit, and that is a really good hit. Finger tipped over. Was this heading under or over the bar? Julian Eystone obviously couldn't possibly make that call from here. Last season, Santo Boniface. And one for the 18s. And what a goal. As Matos hits a bobbler on target. Dyer. Effortless. George. Nice step over. Whipped in towards Morgan. Could have gone anywhere. Ends up in Eystone's gloves. Impossible to police a 6-yard box like that. There's the flick on, and the flick is in, and he's got another one. It's Ash Hay again. If you get a near post attacking header on it, it's pretty much impossible to defend a corner properly. And in that crowded 6-yard box, Hay made his move, and it looks so simple. For the second time, he gives Brentford the lead in this first half. Chelsea are behind in the cup. These on the other side. Riley will deliver again. Interestingly, a different tactic here for the outswinger, I guess. Where they start from deeper and now they come, the Brentford attackers. And they've bulleted another header goalwards, and somehow Max Merrick has held on to that, and he's not overly pleased with Chance Headman either. He came flying in and probably should have done better. As the half-time whistle goes, well, they nearly scored from another corner there, Brentford, but they did a few moments ago. Hence, they have the half-time advantage. A typically lively under-21s game. David Washington there got the Blues level. So, turned 18 during the course of the summer recess. Away we go. A Champong driving forward. George to his left. Morgan in the middle. Washington and Vale as well. Can Tyreek George find a gap? Well, he struck that hard. Central enough. Vale. Good ball. There's Tyreek George. 2-2. By his standards, a tap-in. And he doesn't do many of those. They usually blast it in from 15 yards plus. But Tyreek George, having had a little sighter from further out just before, is there to tuck it in, sneaking round the back. Another assist for Harvey Vale. Another beautiful ball with that left boot. They've let him do that too easily. All square again. It's unlikely to flowing through Chelsea. The blue shirts flooding forward. David Washington. Brody Hughes looked onside. Dangerous. Tyreek George has got another. There's that beautiful technique. 2 in no time for Tyreek George. And Chelsea do lead for the first time, having twice been behind. The Blues now in front. It's 3-2. And it's typical Tyreek George, really. Lovely technique. Didn't try and wallop it into Kingdom Come. Brentford wilt. Execution and decision making here. There for the taking. George wants his hat-trick, and I'm sure he'll get further chances beyond that one there. That is absolutely brilliant. Look at him go. And the presence of mind to find Harvey Vale. And what a shame that didn't finish in the back of the net. Gorgeous. Left winger to right winger. Brilliant skills on that touchline when he received the ball there, Tyreek George. You'd say he's got nowhere to go there. Straight down the other end, George to Dyer. Belting entertainment. Samuel Smith with the cross. Own goal, 4-2. What a second half this has been for Chelsea. They came out 2-1 down. Now there's a 2-goal lead, and we've only played 59 minutes. Chance Headman glancing it into his own net. Well, Riley Owen. Contest very much still on here as Shield squares it, the back of the D. Oh, and it's 4-3, in off the post from Isaac Holland, the right back. Game on again. They're ready to explode on the Brentford bench. Nice little manoeuvre that from Isaac Holland. Took it away from Ishe Samuel Smith. He thought he'd created quite a... Washington. Let's George take over. What a lovely pass. Harvey Vale. Just at the beginning, got it stuck under his feet. Then it was on his right boot, which is, as you have seen, if you didn't know already, nowhere near the weapon his left is. No way through there. Dyer. Deflection. Keeper. A cheapo turnover. Amper. Confident boy. Drills it. I think that's another own goal from Chance Headman. Chelsea have the 2-goal cushion again. And the substitute plays a big part in it. I suspect if you really dissect it, that shot of his is heading wide of the far post, but who cares? It's 5-3. Yeah, that's definitely going wide. Chance Hedman is... Here he is again, Tyreek George. Oh, it's just wide. Tough from that angle. He's had a couple of sighters, hasn't he, for the hat-trick goal? One or two Chelsea and Brentford players thought that maybe the ball might be put out. And from there... Hamper. I cannot shove him off the ball. Vale. Tyreek George, that'll do it. Hat-trick. Game over. What a second half of goal scoring. 5 for Chelsea. Tyreek George has got 3 of them. It is 6-3. All the attackers involved. And if there's a player with the technique to strike it cleanly first time on this field, he is that player. And they're not sitting on it, are they? They want more. Is it 7? It nearly was. George with the shot. And get off the ball. Certainly through legal means. Murray Campbell to Brody Hughes. Awkward. An offside flag here against Booth. It hasn't come. As Owen curls one in, straight at Max Merrick. The watch. And a blow of the whistle. It is back-to-back wins for the 21s in the league before the international break, and here in the cup coming out of it. Did it the hard way, but don't they often? Trailing at the break, an absolute blitz at the start of the second half. And it is a good start.